Okay, I'm going to demo the CA-5 adapter, Hickok CA-5 adapter. Have it hooked up, I'm selling this by the way, and I have it hooked up to a 600A I have for sale as well. Have everything hooked up according to the book. The 6KM6 is 6.3, EV20738. The CA-5 adapter is 000, bias is 61, shunt at 91, press P4. Minimum value GM is 6250, cap P equals on adapter. So what we did is we hooked the cap from the tube tester to the cap on top of the plug that goes into the novel socket, and then we used the cap wire coming out of the CA-5 adapter and have it hooked up to the 6KM6. It's that simple. These are set at 000 and we're at 6.3 volts. We're at EV20738. And I've tested for shorts, and here are the test results. Just checking on, we're at on the 15,000 scale, which tests at 5750. If we go to 91 for the good bad scale for emissions, we are in the good. Hard to see with some of this bright light behind me, sorry about that. And there you go. That's how simple it is to use this CA-5 adapter. Only 3 switches as compared to the older version CA-4 adapter, which actually plugs into the octal socket. So the 600A works very nice, very accurate. Bought it from the original owner, an older guy in Phoenix. He used it to test a few tubes, and one of the tubes he tested, he put marks on the numbers. I guess he was too lazy to turn the tube chart. So those are still on there. Other than that, it's a pretty clean, nice 600A tester. And all the information about it is on the ad. So there's a CA-5 adapter. It's testing a Compactron tube, a 6KM6. Very nice. It has the 2 Compactron sockets on it. It has the 10-pin Novel, which also has another name. But there's only a couple tubes that you would need that for. And what Hickok did in later years, they started putting those 10 pins on the tube tester as a novel socket, which prevented you from putting a socket saver on, because there weren't many. There are some 10-pin socket savers for that, but there's not a lot of them. I have one of them. You have to take the screws out of your socket itself and put the socket saver down and attach it to the socket itself. It's just very cumbersome. So if you have a 10-pin socket and you need to use a socket saver, you can just eliminate that 10th pin as long as you keep that wire running in series with if it's hooked up to other sockets. We also have the 5-pin sub-miniature tube socket, and we also have another Novel socket up here too. I'm not sure, I've never tested a tube on that. I've used all the other ones except these 2 Novel sockets up there. But these Compactron tubes, to test these, this comes in exceptionally handy if you have a nice tube tester, even a 752 instead of a 752A. It doesn't have those sockets. And this adapter will allow you to test those sweep tubes without having to buy another tube tester. It's a very nice addition to a tube tester, the CA-5 adapter. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.